Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Welcome to Recipe Tuesday. And it works out well saying recipe twice because I have two recipes to talk about. But the first thing I want to do is mention something about this past glorious weekend. Did any of you get over to the KADEN channel? I just so enjoy her. I mentioned her to you last week. She's just so vivacious. You're going to get some great financial tips and a lot of love, and she is just so real. And at times you'll be able to find her live. She did many videos, and it's just such a pleasure. So whenever I know that she's going to do a live video, and that's why it's so important to tap the notification bell, because if some of your favorite YouTubers are on live, like Run Don't Walk, if you really enjoy their show, and that's me, and that's where I was yesterday. And it was so kind of you, Kate, to shout out this channel. I so very much appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I really do love you, and I really do appreciate you very much. So please, everybody, if you have a golden opportunity, head on over to the KADEN channel. Okay, there you go. Now, I received a kind of sort of different chat from Sharon Jackson, my regular channel contributor. Okay, this was last Saturday. So all of a sudden I hear from Sharon, and she says, guess what I just did? I'm like, okay, what did you just do, Sharon? She said, I just made hard-boiled eggs. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that's nice. I like them too. She said, in the, guess what? Air fryer. No. But she did. Sharon Jackson made her hard-boiled eggs, and she swears she'll never, her words, not my words, her words, never go back to doing it the traditional way again. Here's what she did. She set her timer at 270 degrees, and she placed her eggs in the air fryer. No water, no prep work, zilcho. She left it at 270 degrees for 15 minutes. Now, I'm not asking anyone to run out there and pop their eggs in air fryers, because actually I said, Sharon, are you sure that, that's okay? I said, couldn't they explode or whatever? And she, says that that was not her experience. I said, let me find something out, because I was, really chicken about the whole thing. I said, can't somebody without an air fryer, for example, do the same method of just popping eggs, let's say, in their whole shell, let's say in a conventional, oven, so to speak? And yeah, there are a number of YouTube videos that show just that. People hard boiling their eggs. I would call them baked eggs, but who am I to say? Hard boiling their eggs in its shell. What they did was they placed the eggs in their like muffin tins or, cupcake tins, whatever. Just put them in each individual tin so they're not all over the place. And usually the recipe is about the same at 350 for 30 minutes. What I cannot understand is why should it take 30 minutes in a regular oven at 350 if Sharon accomplished the same trick at 270 for 15 minutes? So if it were myself and I stopped being a chicken about it, then I would more than probably put my eggs in a regular oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. That's me. Never did it before. Couldn't tell you if it's correct. I mean, I just may open up a sloppy mess. But there's only one drawback to the method in the conventional oven. Some people were complaining of brown spots on the shell. Can you live with a couple of speckles on your shell? More than likely, you're not going to eat the shell. I'm wondering, though, if those brown spots show up on the egg. But I can tell you this. Sharon Jackson, while we were on the video chat, which went on for a wonderful hour and a half following the verbal chat, she made some more while we were talking. Like, I saw this thing happening live right in front of me. And when she removed the shell, which you quickly plunge into icy cold water, both methods, you have to do that, of course, to remain safe, and to get the shell off rather quickly, which is what everybody says happens. And I saw that happen in front of me with Sharon. She opened up the egg, and the yellow part of the egg, it was completely yellow. they would know, like, you know, the like greenish gray color that sometimes happens whenever you're making a hard-boiled egg conventionally. And I'll never understand that greenish color, but it happens sometimes. Completely yellow, beautiful. I'm like, maybe I will consider not being a chicken one day and giving that a whirl. So I just thought I'd mention it. Now, back to recipes. The second thing I want to mention, by the way, thank you, Sharon. The second thing that I want to mention to you regarding recipes is that the other night when I was on my Friday night show at 7 o'clock, because of a random phone call, which was probably a wrong number or a computer call that Spectrum caught, I didn't get to say my entire piece about what I wanted to say about the channel, The Long Run with Joel and Christy, and specifying about a video. The video is how to make crock pot lasagna. Hello, let's think about this. The method, though, that they use is using ravioli and making the layers. How cool is that? Think carefully for a second. What is actually in lasagna? Pasta, ricotta cheese, mozzarella. That's the standard way to make lasagna. Of course, other people do theirs differently. But for now, we're talking about that. What's in a ravioli pocket? Pasta, ricotta cheese, and mozzarella. There's little bits and pieces of, well, the better raviolis have little bits and pieces of mozzarella inside. But that doesn't matter, because in this recipe, one is layering the ravioli straight from the box. Now, this was really cool. These were the frozen ones. Layering it with the sauce and, you know, the meat and the ravioli and the sauce and the, well, you have to see it. I'm not going to give away the whole thing. Well, let's think about something for a second. This turns out to be a crowd pleaser, because I don't know about you. When I have company, I like to have a lot of things that are made ahead. And let's think again, before you turn around, the major holidays are actually around the corner. This sounds like a true winner to keep in mind for the major holidays that are coming up. For example, you could be roasting a chicken and having your crock pot, quote, end of quote, lasagna going at the same time. And guess what? You have more of an opportunity to enjoy those guests that are there to see you. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing on this Recipe Tuesday. I'm not sure if I'll be back next Tuesday for a Recipe Tuesday again or for a practical video show. Whatever it is, I'll be back with the help of goodness gracious. And of course, as always, I'm going to end this with a little bit of music. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow for Random Wednesday. I'm not even sure what I'm putting out for tomorrow. That's why it's random. Have a great day.